What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MillyReacts, and I'm coming back at y'all with another reaction video. So I found this crazy video on YouTube called "Officers Arrest Fellow Cop After Disturbing Incident with His Child." Bro, imagine your dad being a police officer and you think you being protected, and whole time he a creep. Whole time he doing stuff he ain't got no business doing to you. But y'all know we gotta react to it together. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I upload. Follow me on all my socials. The link to everything is in the description box below. Join my membership. It's only $4.99 a month. Click that link if you're interested, and let's get straight into this video.
There was a young boy down on the ground on his back, being beaten and
bro, what? Well, he is, little Timmy. It's over for your dad. He just abused you. That ain't normal.
He kept punching him down on the ground.
It's not like we spank our kids all the time and we're beating on our children.
Bro, then you got the mom defending. Yeah, buddy. It might time for you to go to CPS. No cap.
My husband's a police officer.
A family vacation takes a shocking turn in Naples, Florida on January 25, 2025, when witnesses report a man striking a child in broad daylight. The situation takes an unexpected turn when authorities learn the suspect is an off-duty cop, and the child in question is his own 10-year-old son.
Corporal punishment.
Bro, you had to know they was gonna call the police on you. Look at this neighborhood. They look like they got money around here.
State of Florida, so if that's why I was stopped, I'm just gonna leave my comments there.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. As the sun sets, a Naples Police Department officer arrives at the scene, where witnesses claim they saw a man striking a child with a belt and tried to stop him from leaving. They wait nearby.
Well, he do got a point there. Getting a whooping is not a crime. All of us has gotten whooped with a belt before.
The officer prepares to approach the man's white SUV, unaware he's no ordinary suspect.
Stay in the car. Get back in the car now. First off, on a traffic stop, you don't jump out of the car.
I'm a police officer. I apologize.
Well, then you should know better.
I apologize.
You have a license on you?
Yes.
Who he talking to like that? Who he talking to like that? That's why Buddy said, let me just take my sip of water because I am finna spaz out.
Do you have a gun in your sack?
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to go for your gun.
I would not touch your gun. Okay. Trust me.
The man is identified as 55-year-old Philip Kennedy, who states that he's not only an officer with the Miccosukee Police Department in Miami, but also serves as
Miccosukee, bro. At this part, Florida is its own country, bro. No cap. They got so many different, everything is so, man.
Sergeant.
You know why we stopped you?
Yeah.
What's that?
The incident that happened by the pier.
Okay. Can you explain to me what happened?
What are you getting at? What do you want me to answer?
Well, you said that you know why I'm stopping you.
Well, I believe I know why, but I'd like you to tell me.
Okay.
An officer who just arrived at the scene heads over to speak with one of the witnesses in an effort to learn exactly what they saw happen.
So what did you witness?
I witnessed a man beating a kid on the sidewalk with a belt.
Okay. And then he got
into that car, and he's on the passenger side.
The kid is in the car also?
Kid's in the car also.
Okay. And are you willing to do a statement?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
He's got a gun on him. He's a Mississippi cop. You're probably the best. I don't have kids. You have kids?
All right, sir. You just do me a favor?
Yes.
Just step out of the vehicle.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands where you can see them. I already told him I'm a police officer. You guys got nothing to worry about with me. I'm not. I know you're doing your job. Put on the hood.
I'm just gonna remove the fanny pack.
Absolutely.
Right?
Bro, why do he got, I thought that was the officer belt. It's like, bro, you're off duty. Why are you riding around with that? That's crazy.
Do you have anything else on you? Any other weapons or anything?
While waiting at the vehicle with Philip's wife, Lisette, an officer attempts to console her son, who is just 10 years old.
It's okay. We're just talking to your dad. That's all we're doing. We're just talking to him. That's all we're going to do. Okay?
All right, I'm just going to get a quick search, right?
Timmy, they're doing it for your own safety. No cap. Now, if your dad was just beating you real quick and somebody wasn't minding their own business, that's another story. But if you was getting like just like don't he just letting you have it, that's an issue.
Money, credit cards, paperwork, receipts,
Okay.
stuff like that.
What happened today?
With all due respect, I don't want to answer any questions without having a lawyer present.
Okay.
The only thing I will say is, as a police officer, I'm pretty abreast in the law. Corporal punishment is not illegal in the state of Florida, so if that's why I was stopped, I'm just going to leave my comments there.
Okay.
With Philip unwilling to speak with police, officers must rely on witness statements to determine whether his disciplinary actions were reasonable or if they crossed the line. As witnesses recount what they saw, the details become increasingly concerning.
It was a young boy down on the ground on his back, being beaten.
Man.
Jumped back down and hit.
Woo!
Victor,
Belt
Oscar,
or leash
November.
or something. It was weird. I can't believe I saw that.
He was letting bro have it.
Somebody have to press charges? Would like the kid have to press charges?
It depends on the extent of what has happened, the injuries. Approximately how old was the child? If you had to guess.
He looked like 9, maybe 10.
Okay.
Wow,
So it
she's
wasn't
spot
like
on.
It wasn't like a 2-3-year-old that was getting whipped. Okay,
No.
okay. I'm not saying it makes it right. I'm just saying it.
I know
Obviously,
where you're coming
contextually,
from.
it
Yeah.
makes a big difference.
Yes, it does.
Do you know what we're waiting for by any chance?
It's been so much radio traffic, it's hard to decipher which is coming
got
from
you.
where.
I got you. I'm just curious.
While waiting,
That
Philip
neighborhood
makes a
is
sudden
nice.
complaint, prompting action from the officers.
I'm starting to get chest pains. Would you be able to have rescue check me out, please?
You want EMS out here?
Yes, please.
All right, I got you, man.
Thank you.
Is it sharp, acute, like just happened?
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I asked for the water, hoping, you know.
If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Do you have any history of chest pains or anything like that? Anything that like I should let EMS know
I've
about?
had chest pains before, yes.
You had chest pains
I
before?
went to the hospital, yes.
Okay.
The officer calls for paramedics to evaluate Philip, while another interviews the witnesses who initially called 911.
When he was hitting the kid,
Yeah.
how was he hitting him? Like,
Hard, very kind of.
right, but like, what was the motion of it? Was it overhead
Yeah.
or was it like down here?
Oh my
He was
goodness.
coming.
It looked like he he fencing. Hiya! Hiya! Like y'all know how they do when on guard. Bro, I can't be the only one that know what fencing is, bro. If y'all know what fencing is, bro, tell me this don't look like he finna strike somebody.
From over his
Hitting
head.
like it, when you hit a dog that because he's mad. He was
And
very,
he-
very,
and-
very mad. He
Okay.
told the kid, "Don't do that. Don't do that."
Okay, and you said that the kid fell to the ground,
Yeah, the kid fell to the
and then
ground,
he
and he went like
and the
this.
kid was covering up,
Yeah.
trying to prevent from being hit again,
Yeah.
and then he was hit again.
No, he did it one time.
Only one
Bro.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, bro, it seemed like y'all not minding y'all business, bro. He hit the kid once and he failed. And you talking about some, bro, okay, bro. I don't know what it was like for y'all, bro, growing up, but if you was gonna get a whooping, you're gonna get a whooping, and it ain't gonna be real, no, foul, and that's it. But out in public is crazy though, so hey.
Only one time.
Lisette will later explain exactly what led to such a reaction from Philip. For now, the paramedics arrive to assess his chest pain and express concerns over the young boy.
You want to come and talk to them?
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm in chest pains. I had a sip of water, hopefully get better, but it's starting to get a lot worse.
Okay.
That arm starting to feel it
here.
I've had,
Was there a second? Was there a kid?
There's an allegation of him slapping or striking his kid.
Bro, slap it is crazy. No one ever said he slapped him, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Somebody else is lead on it, but I don't think the kid's injured as far as any medical.
While one officer remains with Philip, another heads with the paramedics to speak to the boy's mother.
Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your son okay?
Yeah.
Okay. No injuries?
No.
So
Let us see him.
we're trying to figure
We
it
don't
out.
trust you, bro.
Corporal punishment in the state of Florida is all right.
Yeah, as long as it hits certain criteria. So we're still trying to figure everything out because we got witnesses over here. We're talking to our sergeant.
All right. If you guys don't mind, before we go, if you can just put eyes on the kid and just
Right.
let us know if it looks good.
Yeah, I got you. I'll walk over there right now, make sure he's all good.
I knew they
He'll
was going to
soon
do that.
speak with the child, but first the officer attempts to alleviate Lisette's concerns for her husband and learns what started the entire ordeal in the first place.
I mean, he's cognizant. He's fine. From what I can tell, he's with
That,
everything.
You know, all this big deal.
I understand.
All this for. Do you have children?
I do not have children, ma'am. No.
It's not like we spank our kids all the time and we're beating on our children. I mean, my husband's a police officer. I work in the medical field. We don't, you know.
I got you.
You discipline your children when you need to. We take phones away. We take money away. Like right now, he's only allowed to do karate because he gets bad grades in school. I mean,
I got you. Again, we're just responding to a call, and like I'm sure your husband can attest to it too. He's been very cooperative with us.
yeah, of course he's gonna be. He's been a police officer for over 30 years.
So yeah, and you know
But this gives you anxiety because we've never been on this side of the law.
yeah, no, absolutely.
We're clean, decent people. We're actually on vacation.
Yeah, honestly, and like I said, we're just responding to something that we got.
Bro, we don't care about y'all being on vacation. Where the kid at, bro? We trying to examine him, bro.
And I even paid the guy for the thing. For
the thing?
well,
Yeah, what you paid him for?
What happened was there was a shovel in the sand. He found the shovel.
Okay.
Right, he started playing with it. And then we started calling him to come to the pier because we were leaving and, you know, we were standing there watching him. And he threw the shovel in the ocean. And then the man told him, get in the ocean and get my shovel. Mm-hmm. He didn't know that shovel belonged to somebody because he had found it in the sand. And the man goes, that's my daughter's shovel. Go get it. Can't go in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So we started calling him and he told the man, I can't go in the ocean. It's too deep. So he started walking towards me. And when we were getting to the car, the man calls my husband, tells him, listen, your kid threw my shovel. I turned around and I go, how much is the shovel? And I give him $5. And I walk
Bro, he did all of that over a $5. I mean, I would have been mad too. I ain't gonna cap. Like, why would you do that? You little dummy. Why would you throw my shovel in the ocean?
So I guess after that, then I guess that's when somebody saw my husband spank him in the leg. That's what they're saying. I mean, that's what he said. I mean, and that was it.
Okay.
I even paid the guy the $5.
No, I got you. I got you.
Give me a couple bucks. I give him $5. It was an old shove on me. But all this over that.
Meanwhile, while the initial 911 callers reported seeing the boy struck only once, their statements conflict with other witnesses who were asked to describe the strikes.
Okay.
How many times? Give me like
Bro.
a roundabout number.
Some people are saying he got hit once. Now you're saying you can't even count how many times he got hit, bro. Somebody is capping, bro.
5, 6. Okay. And how did the kid react to being hit?
I think he was struggling and he was defending himself.
He was trying to defend himself.
And
So
the man beat him with the red thing in his hand, which was like a whip. But then he kept punching him, like
Punching,
him
bro?
down. So there'd be a whip and then a punch.
So he's
That's
whipping and
crazy.
punching?
Yeah.
Okay.
At Philip's request, he's transported away from the scene by ambulance to be examined at a nearby hospital.
Ooh, bro, y'all saw that? Hold on,
Transported
they
away
getting
from the
money.
scene by ambulance to be examined at a near.
They got this a Ferrari, ain't it? This ain't. At first, I was gonna say it was a Corvette, but this ain't no vet. This a Ferrari. This might be a Bentley or some sort of something. I knew they was getting money.
With Lisette's permission, the officer questions the 10-year-old boy himself just outside their vehicle.
All right. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
You all good?
Yeah.
All right. Where'd your dad discipline you? On the bottom?
Yeah.
On the bottom. Everything all good, though?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, I just wanted to make sure you're all good. I saw you had some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there. Yeah? You like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
How long you been collecting, man?
For like 3 years.
3 years?
And
Man.
Pokemon.
And Pokemon? All right, well, who's your favorite Pokemon?
Pikachu.
Blastoise.
Bro, I thought I could have swore he was gonna say Pikachu, bro. Bro, I wanted to get into Pokemon as a kid, but I never could, bro. I only knew Pikachu, bro, and Charizard. That's all I got for you.
Of course, is a good choice. I'm more of a fire guy myself, so I gotta go. You ever heard of Blaziken? Karate Karate Chicken, I call him. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He said he was disciplined on his right bottom. Or that's what he said. He's like on my bottom, but he like pointed to this side right here. But obviously out in public, that sort of thing, like EMS already left. I can't see any clear signs of bruising or anything on the kid.
Although witnesses and the family provide conflicting accounts, a detective is on the way to examine the boy firsthand and uncover the truth.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, officers search for evidence that might corroborate the witnesses' claims.
Man, where's your husband's belt?
Right, where that red belt at?
No, that's part of your body. He had a red belt, right?
Red? Maybe what they saw red was this, my strap.
Is he still wearing the belt?
I have no idea. He probably would have been wearing the belt.
While waiting with officers earlier, Philip seemed to struggle with his pants due to not wearing a belt. It also isn't located in his fanny pack, leaving officers to question where it went.
Right, where it go?
As the detective arrives to the scene.
Oh my goodness, bro. It's too many loops and it's too many... Bro, it's too much going on, bro.
Officers fill him in on what they've learned so far.
They watched the dad basically alternate overhand belt strikes and like punched him as well? Yeah, while he was on the ground. The kid doesn't say that, but that's what the first car says. Yeah.
After speaking with witnesses himself, the detective has a few stern questions for Lisette.
So you didn't see your husband?
Oh, I was with my daughter. I gave the guy the $5 and he started walking with me.
So far, I have two witnesses putting you right behind.
Wow.
Kind of in view of what happened.
No, my husband and me were going the opposite way. The guy was coming like this.
And then, where's your husband fella?
I don't know. They're looking for the ball, but I don't know.
With Lisette's permission, the detective speaks with the child himself and finally gives him a thorough examination.
Hey, turn around, buddy. You can put your shirt down. Okay, I'm just gonna take one more picture of you, okay? All right, hop in the car for me, okay?
Okay.
The first couple, they said they saw something red, which is the hat. Because he said to walk in, they threw the... They saw him throw it on the dashboard, so that's going to be a hat.
I know they said a red hat. But...
And then the kid does have a...
No!
Right there. Yep. And then this right there. So it was at least 2 hits that hit him.
The family is escorted back to the police station, where officers search the family vehicle and find what they've been looking for.
They gonna find the belt, bro.
Where'd you find that?
In
the glove box?
Yeah.
Bro, hitting him with that is crazy, bro.
It's definitely a belt, though.
Reports state that the victim raised his shirt and showed 2 raised red marks on his back and ribs, matching the width of Philip Kennedy's belt. With the investigation complete, officers determined Philip's actions exceeded reasonable corporal punishment and arrested him at the hospital, where medical staff attribute his chest pain to anxiety. On his way to jail, he remains cordial, attempting small talk with the arresting officers.
How long you been on?
I want to say like about a year.
Oh, okay.
It's over, gang. Let it go, bro.
Professionalism.
No. Doing all that thinking and all that, it ain't getting you nowhere, gang. You still getting locked up, bro. We don't care.
I respect. Situation. Yeah, it's really for everybody. I appreciate the way you guys have handled it. You have my respect.
We don't need your respect, gang.
I've been in your guys' shoes too, and you know, it's been the other way around, so I know both sides. It sucks.
55-year-old Philip Kennedy was later charged with child abuse without causing great bodily harm, given a bond of $10,000, and ordered to relinquish his firearms. On January 30th, 2025, Philip entered a plea of not guilty. On February 28th, 2025, Lisette filed an affidavit requesting the court dismiss all charges, as well as the court's no-contact order. According to media reports, the Miccosukee Police Department placed Kennedy on administrative leave while the case remains ongoing.
I bet he think twice about whipping little Timmy like that again, bruh. No cap. Beating him down to the ground is crazy work. If you was gonna beat him, gang, you should have just waited till you got home. But because you did it in public, You just you let everybody put their input on your situation, and now you're locked up, bro. Because people get whooped all the time. I know people who got beaten worse than little Timmy, and they perfectly fine. But you should just stay. You should just keep that in the house, bro. No cap. Don't ever do that in public because you getting locked up. But if you're new to the channel, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I upload. Follow me on all my socials. The link to everything is in the description box below. Join my membership. It's only $4.99 a month. Click that link if you're interested. And it's your boy MillyReacts, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.